What up? 大家好，我是唢呐。
我是 We.
We're back for another episode of Cypher Blast.
Hey.
On this episode, 我们的嘻哈英文课程 is here.
Hey.
We still have 66 coupons left. If you want to get 30% off of our hip hop English class before it goes live on 7月15日, get that shit right now. So stop this video, go buy that shit, and come back and watch our shit. So 大嘻哈时代第4集.
Hey.
I got some beef for this episode, actually.
Yeah.
I got some beef with 大嘻哈时代 in general.
Yeah.
My first beef, the judges.
Hey.
Man, y'all dudes are too nice, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you got Tuaki there, he looks 很凶啊. I thought he was gonna bring the 牛肉, turns out 吃素欸.
Tuaki 真的吃素啊。
对，他真的吃素欸. But he just looks like the guy who's gonna be like, man, you shit sucks. He's actually really nice to people, which is fine, but you need to have a little bit more dynamic to the judges. There needs to be a motherfucker. You know how on American Idol, like, Simon Cowell is the motherfucker.
You have one of the worst voices I've ever heard, truthfully. You are where you are now for one reason and one reason only. You are a loser.
He's a dude who just says, yeah, that's whack, bro. You know what I mean? I think maybe it's because Taiwan Shiha is like, it's such a small group and everyone kind of knows each other, so they're a little bit afraid to actually say, like, hi, Zichie, you know what I mean? It's like, I want to tell you your shit's whack, but I got a lunch date with you tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So I think maybe in the next season, they could hire, like, what's that PTT, bro? Because PTT is brutal as fuck.
Yeah.
And they'll tell you, yo, you're whacking off the stage, motherfucker. My ears hurt. Although all the judges are good at what they do, they're really taking the time to make sure they explain things and pick apart people who need to improve. But I think you need one guy on there who's just a motherfucker. Just add a little bit of spice. Also, I think maybe they need to put someone in there who maybe is in the music industry, but it's not in hip hop. It's not a rapper. Like they could get Upaya, they could get Amea, someone who maybe they enjoy hip hop, but they aren't like a deep, hardcore like hip hop fan or a hip hop performer or a rapper. Because then they can have a more objective perspective and also give a unique perspective maybe the audience needs as well. So yeah, maybe next season we'll see what they do. But that'd be cool to have Upaya on there, dude. That'd be cool. Upaya's on there.
That was like
Or even Freddie, dude. They got Freddie on there as well. That'd be cool. He'd be like, wow! So that's my first beef. My second beef is with a host.
Hey.
You need to give Jay Sean more time, yo. Where's their format now? The judges say some shit, and then the audience does some shit, and the rappers say some shit. Like, Jay Sean, you got anything? He's like, yeah, actually, okay, that's good. Okay, commercial break. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I actually give him time to actually express and host. Like, he's the host of the show, right?
Yeah.
He's supposed to be holding it all together. So it'd be cool if he got to do more back and forth between him and other contestants on the show.
Yeah.
And my third thing is it's not really a beef, but it's one thing I noticed, and it actually is part of the reason why I didn't really quite enjoy this episode as much as I did the previous episodes. And that is because I think with this episode, you had a lot of people who were talented rappers, but they weren't actually like talented performers. They're not used to being on the stage.
Yeah.
From what I understand, there are quite a few people who could write great bars, they could write great lyrics, but when they got on that stage, man, it was like, bruh. So I think maybe some people might consider not just doing rap, maybe even writing bars for people, writing hooks, doing other things in the hip hop game besides just rapping. Because there are a lot of people who do different things. Like Jay-Z writes a lot of hooks and bars for people, but he don't rap no more. So I think that's something that maybe some of the people in this show who 被淘汰也是还没被淘汰 might want to consider is maybe 往另外一条线. And actually, there's one more beef that I just realized I need to mention, and this shit bugs me, man. You motherfuckers come out on stage and you say, put your hands up.
Make some noise.
Bitch, you need to give me a reason to put my hands up. Yeah. Like KRS-One even said before, you need to let your craft, your music, your art speak for itself. Prove to the people that they should put their hands up before you tell them they should put their hands up. You don't walk out and no one knows who you are, but everybody put your hands up.
很尴尬。
我不知道为什么，但是等一下就会知道。
What the f you doing? 我干嘛把手举起来？
Stop that. seriously, it makes you look bad. It's not even like a diss. It's like it makes you look bad.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to see you on stage looking bad, son.
你那个女生说，你硬起来好不好？你说硬了吗？你都没有脱衣服，我怎么硬啊？怎么举得起来啦？
But yeah, be careful for that. And for anyone else who wants to enter this rap game, give people a reason to put their hands up before you tell them to put their hands up. And with that, now we're going to move on to the rankings. And I first need to talk about my MWP. This award goes to somebody who, when they fucked up bad. When I saw them do it, I was like, nigga, what are you doing? Like, Q-Mall 1, why are you going to try to ride a skateboard and an ollie on the stage when you were there to rap, son? What's next? You gonna juggle? You gonna be like, I'm here and I got bars. Oh, you know what I mean? Like, not only that, but we saw you in Hawaii and you actually did that shit perfect.
Hey.
So what are you doing? You just carry your skateboard out there, set it down, and be like, all right, later. You know what I mean? Drop some bars and then like roll the fuck out. You know what I mean? Be like, mic drop, boom, and skate the fuck out. That'd have been cool as fuck.
Yeah.
But yeah, you get the MWP because you up that skateboard at the beginning. And not only that, but did you see like when it be fucked up? It was like, oh goddamn. You should have played that shit off. Like, I meant to do that, son. That's hip hop. But no, he was like, oh. Keep that skateboard shit out of there, homie. You ain't Lil Wayne. So before we get to my top 3, usually we have like one honorable mention, right? But this, I've got 2 honorable mentions because there were 2 people I was like, yo. My first honorable mention goes to K.I.
Hey.
I know my boy 被淘汰了，也是被救回来. I don't think they should have let him go. Like, he only forgot a couple of lyrics, and that's because he was really in the zone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and that happens. Like, you get so into it, and then you just get overcome with emotion, and then you forget your shit.
忘了拔出来。
That's not a reason to let that motherfucker go. But at least they brought him back. So shout out to K.I. man. 他真的有特色。
但是人家在骂他，他说他们不该情绪勒索的。
我真的很想要唱第3轮的歌曲，因为第3轮的歌曲，它必须要被社会听到。
他说别人都没这样做，他拜
But
托
it's
别
kind
人。
of a bad look. Like, you could have been in there like, hey, motherfucker, I ain't done yet. But he was more like, please. He's like Michael Jackson. Oh, baby, give me one more chance.
Oh, baby, give me one more chance.
Yeah, man, that's a bad look, bro. Like, you're supposed to be how you ain't begging for nobody. You should be like, you should be begging me to keep going, goddammit. But still, shout out to K.I. man. I really think Tayo Tuss, and I really want to see what he's gonna do in the next couple of episodes.
Yep.
My second honorable mention goes to Mei son. Mei Li was fucking, like, he's got it, dude.
Yeah.
Like, not only can he rap, he's funny. He's almost like Taiwan's like Lil Dicky a little bit.
Used to put the Xbox controller on my dick and let it vibrate. How I jerked off as a child. Came a long way. Now I'm like, hey, girl, you, me, fuck, and the shit worked.
You know what I'm saying?
He can host.
Like, he can host as well. He should have like his own like hip hop variety show. This would be cool.
啊，我把这脸盖住了哦。
还是让我当主持人吧。
That's pretty dope. So shout out to Mei Li, man. Keep doing that shit. So now we get into our top 3. My number 3 goes to a guy whose name I couldn't say right at the beginning.
We're here with 大嘻哈时代的 MVP 阿福。Hi. Oh, 阿福，靠背，不好意思。
His name is Afu. It was interesting because at the beginning he was just like, man, fuck this shit. Give a fuck. I was like, motherfucker, do you know who you are? I was like, I wanted him to get Tao Tai at the beginning. I was like, this guy showing up late, acting like he don't care.
他一开始好讨厌哦。
And then whenever they got on stage, he was the last person to come out. I was like, oh shit, he actually does give a fuck. He gives a lot of a fuck. He not only raps really well, he can sing. And when I say sing, I don't mean like all the bravado and shit. Like, he's able to switch seamlessly between rapping and singing and make it a part of his performance.
Yep.
And he did it better than anyone else on this episode. There were quite a few people who tried to sing and they didn't quite hit it that well, but Afu actually blended it together really well, and his flow, his rhythm changes, even at shows, I was like, oh shit. Oh! So it'll be interesting to see what he does in the next couple of episodes. My number 2 goes to the man, the myth, the dude who, if you fucked look up, you will definitely see him. And his name is Popo J. Popo J. What I see him in every episode is he gets better and better. And the previous episode, I think in the first episode he came out, he was a little bit timid, a little bit shy. And in this one, he has a little bit more confidence. You know what I mean? And especially when he had that bar where he's like, I'm a criminal now. I'm a criminal too. I was like, oh shit, he's going to the dark side. he's becoming better at performing his lyrics rather than just rapping. And I think he still has a little bit more room for improvement, but this is only like the 4th episode. So it'll be interesting to see what he does in the next episodes to come.
他们这组是最好看的。
对, actually, this whole team was really dope. Same with the last one. Like, Team Babana was actually the last group as well. The funny thing is, Team Babana was all white, and this group was all black. It was cool. And this actually leads me to my number 1, who's part of the same team. And this guy, all you need to do is hear him Kaiga call. You just know it's this motherfucker. He's Taiwan's Rick Ross.
You forced to be fearless, strangers consider you careless.
Rick Ross is a really dope rapper. He's a big dude. He's got a big, deep voice. When he spits on the mic, like, oh, Rick Ross. And this goes to Gambler.
Hey.
Gambler, you redeemed yourself. A couple episodes back, you got the MWP award, and now you made it to the MVP.
终于到那5组了
221. Now you really have Keichiki. Before, it was only the children on the street who thought that you were cool, but now even I think you're cool, brother. But seriously, the way they were rapping to the heavy metal part, he was just fucking when he was across from Mac Dilla, he even kind of upstaged Mac Dilla a little bit. Mac Dilla was like, hold up, motherfucker. Can't keep up with your ass. It was really cool to see him switch between Taiwanese and Chinese and really hold it down. So I'm really interested to see what Gambler's gonna do in the one-on-one battles as well. But yeah, even though this episode wasn't one of my favorite episodes, it was still cool to see the progression of everybody. Seeing them come from episode 1 to episode 4 and seeing people improve and really trying to step their game up. You can tell that people are trying to be real about this shit, man.
Yeah.
And that's what I like. That's what the whole idea of hip hop is. You step your game up. People tell you you're whack and like, all right, I'll try to do better, man. You know, leave your skateboards off the stage. 大嘻哈时代 episode 5 will be dropping this Saturday. Make sure you watch that shit. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Peace.